Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my eyeshadow pop on my dark skin. This is like everything else, a struggle that I had to go through and learn the hard way, and I'm just so happy that I can share it with you guys. Yeah, it's just a few tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. This is the makeup look that I had in my hyperpigmentation video, and I got a lot of requests to do this makeup look, so I figured why not just make them into one video and make it easy. So I will be doing this tutorial as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump us straight into this video. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I like to do whenever I'm trying to make sure my eyeshadows pop is I do go and use a lighter base than what my skin is, only because since I have darker skin, it tends to overtake and overpower the eyeshadow colors. And if I go just a few shades lighter just on the base of my lids, just give my lids just a nice smooth base, it kind of helps to bring those colors forth. So what I like to use is the Girl Pro Conceal, and I have it here in the shade Toast. I don't know if you guys can see it here. I kind of broke off the applicator on accident and it dried up the product. And with that, for some reason, I don't know why, I don't know how, but since it dried it up, it made it so full coverage. It's not even funny, like it's so freaking thick. But I don't know if that also helps with the fact that it helps make my eyeshadows pop so much. Let me find out. I'm gonna probably have to like go buy another one and dry it out just in case this one runs out anytime soon. So I just put it on this flat brush here. You guys can see a little bit of that. I just put it on that flat brush, and I'm just gonna spread that, blend that across my lid. See, you guys can see it's just a little bit lighter. They do have eyeshadow primers. I just like to use concealer just because it's just my preference, you know. What I don't recommend though is for our skin tone, I don't think I would recommend going white. There are some eyeshadow primers that are even lighter than this, almost white, and I just feel like that might be a little too harsh for our skin tone. So I just use the LA Girl in Toast, and it just does amazing. And you can use your finger. I'm gonna use my finger for the rest of this because I don't want it to be too harsh. So now that's that. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set that concealer. And the concealer, this step is like definitely mandatory. Not mandatory, but like definitely something you wanna do. Even if you're not trying to make your eyeshadows pop, even if you are of the fairer skin, this just kind of like helps just make everything so much easier to blend. And just gives you like a nice even canvas to work with for your eyeshadows, as far as like doing gradients and like building up colors and just making sure everything is nice and smooth to work with. And to set this, I'm just using the Coty Airspun, the loose translucent powder. Okay, see? So this is what we have now. You see how it just kind of like made everything so seamless. It looks like I don't even have like a hooded eye, but I do. You can still see kind of, if I lift my eye up like a little bit, you guys can still see where my creases are. But it kind of just like evened everything out and just made it like very seamless and just, yes. Okay, so this part right here, this step right here is the first most important step whenever you're trying to get your eyeshadows to pop. Next, what we're gonna do is the actually second most important step is we're gonna pick a flesh tone color. I like to use this color right here, and I like to sometimes go in with this color here just to bring more color into my face, but mainly this color here. And we're gonna use this as a flesh tone transition shade so that this extra just like starkness, extra brightness, clearly not our shade, can be more mellow so that it's not crazy looking. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out, and that's just gonna act, this color is just gonna act as our transition shade so that it just kind of mellows everything out all together, because we don't want it to look too crazy. And I'm just sweeping that right across my brow bone here, right underneath my brow. And I'm just taking it all across, all the way across. And this is just blending in with that first concealer shade that we had. So doing this transition step, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I'll go ahead and put a picture probably. But doing this transition step basically helps you bring back your natural skin tone back into your eyeshadows and your eyes. You don't want to just leave it like that because then it's going to look kind of crazy and you don't want that. So doing this step is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with this burnt orange color here, and I'm just gonna focus that on the outer parts of my eye and work that in. Just build it up. It's all about building it up. Focusing it into the areas where you want it to pop the most. Next I'm going in with this brighter orange here and this little pinky color here. And I'm using more of a tapered brush. It's like a more precise brush to just get really into there. And I'm doing the same concept basically, focusing it more on the outer edge, more on my crease though, more along the crease though, and I'm just blending that in. That color is popping. So the next one I'm using, this is really dirty, sorry guys. I'm using this shade here onto my lid. Just gonna blend that edge right out. Now I'm just taking a clean blending brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out, all out together right there. This shade here, I'm gonna use this as my brow bone highlight and my inner tear duct highlight. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to be using this shade here and this shade here, these two shades that I used at the end. And for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to be using the dot trick that I learned from Makeup SHAYLA. I just lined my lips now with just like a little mauvey pink nude, nudish. And for my lips, I'm going to be using Pink Digger Cosmetics, and this is the shade District Money Vanity. So this is the final look, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any other requested videos, let me know down below and I will definitely be looking for them. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.